familiar with the Pinball Network. If you're not, maybe if you just give me a moment to speak directly to you about what the Pinball Network is and what it could mean to you. The Pinball Network is a collection of content creators across multiple media. That's YouTube, that is podcasting, that is Twitch streams. Okay, I'm talking to you. And they do it out of the goodness of their beings, out of the goodness of their souls, out of the goodness of pinball, to further pinball as a hobby and the community. That is the reason they do the things they do. They do it for you. So if you're not familiar with the Pinball Network, you should be. I suggest you check out all of those people who are a part of the network. You should give each of them a follow if what you're interested in is soul-enriching pinball-related content.
75K after 2 bowls.
Nicely done. Good evening, y'all. My name is George. This show is Don't Panic Flip, and I forgot to connect this to be able to see the chat from while looking at this direction.
Oh.
Just fell behind for no good reason. Like, I was very prepared. I was done at 9 o'clock. I was ready an hour ago for this, but now I'm not. Now I'm sit here just setting up instead of chatting. I'm so close. Sorry. I'm really trying to come up with content here. While Twitch values your privacy. Yeah, let's proceed. Thank you, Twitch. I appreciate you. All right, there we go. QDL, good evening. Iron Fox, good evening. We're now caught up. Tonight we are going to be playing some Loony Tunes. Also, knowing that we're bringing stars to Dory Hill this weekend. We just kind of ripped it open and double checked all the connections. It seems to be playing very solid now. So I'm going to give it another once over before packing it up and bringing it camping this weekend, which I'm super excited about. I got Friday off of work, sort of off of work. And that's this weekend. Tonight as a guest, we've got Dan. Dan has not played on a good Looney Tunes yet.
It's broken on me every single time.
And it's broken every single time that Dan plays Looney Tunes. So we're going to give him the Looney Tunes experience this evening on a Looney Tunes that actually plays beautifully. This is, hands down, pants off, the absolute best Looney Tunes I've played yet. The most consistent. It shoots wonderfully, like, across the board. I have not come across a Looney Tunes as consistent as this one. And as I say that, I'm fairly certain this Looney Tunes may be up for sale at some point. So reach out if you happen to be interested, and I can connect you with the person who is, I think, interested in getting rid of this soon. Now, Ferret Fawcett, welcome. George, did you get hungry and take a giant bite out of your hat brim? Yes. Yeah, well, not me. Technically, it would be Cookie Monster, who got really hungry and ate some of the cookie brim.
I beat your high score on the cookie balls.
Dude, nicely done. Yes. He's putting up a high score. It was funny, I was getting dinner this evening for my daughter and myself over at Jersey Mike's, and there was nobody in the place except a mom and her son, like, got up the nerve to come over and ask me about my hat, and he's like, "What happened to your hat?" And I'm like, "Well, Cookie Monster got hungry and took a bite." Ferret Fawcett, you be silly. As silly as you want. You love, I know I love Jersey Mike's. So this kid came over, asked me about the hat, and we were chatting back and forth. I asked him about his school, and then he said, well, why did Cookie Monster stop with just one bite? Why didn't he eat the entire brim? And I had to let him know. I'm like, well, I took the hat away at that point. Like, once he started eating the hat, I told him no. You can't eat hats. Hats are not good for you. So that was a very surprising interaction today at Jersey Mike's, and also about the hat of all things. So Ferret Fawcett, thank you for pointing it out. That was twice in one day. I'll take it. Speaking about the hat, I'm gonna keep going, actually, and riffing on the hat because I did 2 interviews today. One of them went very well, and it was a younger guy, and he did really well. But about maybe 5 minutes in, 5 minutes into it, like I gave him a walkthrough, and I was trying to be very quick about it. And I said, okay, now if you can walk me through some of your recent history, preferably some in the AWS realm. And he started talking, and he goes like, I'm so sorry, I'm a little nervous right now. And I'm like, guy, I'm wearing a Cookie Monster hat. My goal here was to be as nonchalant, conversational as possible to make this the easy interview and to make it as easygoing as possible. That did not lighten up the tone of the interview, evidently, at all. He was still very nervous, but did wonderful because he actually had the experience we were looking for and answered the majority of the questions well. So he makes it onto the technical interview, which I think is going to be an hour long tomorrow. Wow, nailed it. Which is going to be an hour-long interview tomorrow with a panel of 5 people, all completely virtual. So if he was nervous today when I was wearing this hat, virtually in an interview, I'm really excited to see how nervous he gets tomorrow. I hope it goes well for him. Now, about tonight and Looney Tunes, Dan, yes. What's your goals on Looney Tunes at this point? Is it just to play the game?
Honestly, it's just to play the game at this point. I just haven't had the opportunity.
All right. Well, on that note, I know how we can kick things off here. I know how we can kick things off here, Gabe.
Oh no.
I know, game. How we can kick things off here. Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
It's because I'm here. I'm saying that right now. I got the classic to work, but the modern machine does not like me.
The modern machine might be a little frustrated. It's fine. We're gonna reboot it and see what happens. Now, I have not gone through and recently updated the software here. So it could be that we're at least a version behind whatever is considered current for Looney Tunes. And this version of software, like this game, I think is Looney Tunes best. This version of software that we're currently running is definitely has some bugs. And you guys who have been here have seen that a few times, right? Like we've had to restart some games. There we go.
Okay.
Dan, get yourself in here, sir. Why don't you throw down?
Okay.
First game of the night.
Hello, stream.
And I'm gonna throw on some music here.
You missed. Increase the rate on his speed.
Now, Duplex, welcome to the stream. Now, Duplex, I'm not sure if you've been on the stream yet, but Duplex recently put out an amazing card for Stern pinball machines that does kind of what the Chinese board does, but just all in one package. It's amazing. It works out so well. So Duplex, also, if you're actually here in chat right now, please feel free to drop a link to the, I believe it's HOVpinball.com. With HOVpinball.com, you can now order that board. MPT3K, welcome. It is. I'm gonna Google that really quick. Or, I'm gonna find that link. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's. Whoa! I almost knocked over my mojito. I'm pretty sure it was HOV Pinball. Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you, Duplex. So there you go, Manu. That's where you can buy it. This is the board that makes things way easy. It's as close as you're going to get to the Stern board that they only put out 30 of. that Zach Meny bought 30 of before Stern had realized what happened. And they never made any additional ones. More stock hitting the web store tonight, but hit me up on the Discord if you want to get on a list. Awesome. So Duplex was jumped onto the. Oh, I'm gonna post a link here. I think that'll do it. Yeah, there we go. So there is the stream Discord, but Duplex, if you have a link to your Discord as well, please feel free to post that here. And Duplex has his own dedicated, their own dedicated Discord specifically for the product, and I'm guessing other products I would hope that follow soon as well. So why LVDS to DVI-D, may I ask? Now, I believe that's actually in the FAQ, and it had to do something with DVI being like a more reliable connection than HDMI, and there was so many cheap converters to go from DVI to HDMI, it just made sense. And Duplex, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong there. But I think the actual board mechanic was both cheaper and more reliable to go DVI.
Yeah, this is already the most points I've been able to score on this game because it keeps breaking before this point.
There you go, right? I have played so many Looney Tunes, and of course I say it's the most reliable Looney Tunes, and then we have to restart it. But once again, that's software. That's not the game itself.
Fair.
Also, you really have to remember to flip that upper flipper right there. Otherwise, it consistently goes down that right out lane.
That is good to know.
And yeah, Manu, same thing. I've got my Stern board. I haven't put it back in. Here, hold up.
Okay.
So that's the Stern board right there, and I have not used the Stern board since I got the board from Duplex. Many reasons. I supply DVI-D to HDMI in the box, but yes, DVI-D with the through-hole connection is more robust mechanically. Yep, there you go. Nicely done on that, holding that upper left flipper. Oh, you got your 2-ball multi-ball.
All right. I keep missing that so.
And by the way, this 2-ball multi-ball, Dan, is it's kind of like the Star Trek 2-ball multi-ball you get when you hit warp 9.9.
Okay.
You're in normal play with an extra ball.
Okay. With a third ball now.
Yep. I don't know if that was an add-a-ball, which I think you get by hitting it under the right flipper, or if you started a second multi-ball.
Area 51 3/4 as well.
MPT3K saying to Duplex, I'll bet you sold a bunch of those already. If I remember correctly, Duplex, you already sold out. Nice. Patience there worked out really well. Personally, I've had too many Xboxes I've had to repair surface mount HDMI connectors with. Duplex got to play Looney Tunes at TPF this year, and the ramps feel like flow for days.
Mrs. Nesbitt.
Ogden, welcome. Manu, you may have missed it, but Duplex started the show by saying he'll have more stock on the website later tonight.
I'm stage flipping too, and it's
Does it feel good?
it's hurting my hand.
Now, I have I have a fascination right now with the music we listen to. Manu hitting the refresh button. Nice. I have a fascination with the music we listen to when we play competitive sports. And we ended up focusing on that on the most recent podcast, where we talked a little bit about our current top 3 songs. And I do say current because my list is constantly changing. Actually, I have a pinball playlist. But the more like I wanna focus on that again in a podcast, and I'm finding that, man, there's entire books written. Benjamin, welcome. There's entire books written about like finding the flow state using music, and so much research that has been done to confirm that it's not just individuals, but it's a real thing. And I say that like it shouldn't be that mind-blowing, right? Like I feel like a majority of us have achieved maybe some sort of flow state in something. It could be driving or whatever it is. Maybe it's work, maybe it's coding. Dude, you gotta throw one more game on it.
I do?
Yes, yeah, you gotta one more. Someday George will invite me on a podcast. So. One can only hope. Manu, so on that note, why also is the LCD sized inappropriately here on level 1? What happened? Hold on. We're gonna lose sound for a second. That's weird. It doesn't look like it's too big for the frame right now. So Manu does these amazing streams now on the, I would say it's the weekends, but at this point, Manu, are you just streaming every day? Be it pinball, be it the Riff Theater, and now it's DJ streams? I feel like I get a notification at least once a day from MPT3K. And I don't have to wait for the response there, but the with this new focus on music, I know for you, you're actually playing music, but if I wonder on that same vein of like music while playing, like 4 times a week, got it. In that same vein of listening to music while you play, and it doesn't have to be competitive, but I gotta wonder, would you be interested in a music focused podcast episode? Because I'm always looking for an excuse to find, like, you can't see me right now, but my big issue is I just want Manu to be there at all times. So it's the other direction. I feel like where I have to find reasons not to bother Manu on a daily basis.
Oh, come on.
I would, but our musical interests are very different. They are very different. But that's okay. In fact, if anything, that probably makes for a more interesting conversation, especially since I know that my musical tastes are unrefined, to say the best. Or to say it as positive as possible. Like, I know that my musical tastes irritate a lot of the people that I hang out with, like my daughter and my girlfriend, because I listen to synthwave, dubstep, and like basically electronica all day long. And on top of that, I'll listen to music while watching Bob Ross while working.
That's a whole lot of layers, George.
I find that to a certain extent, I focus really well when I overwhelm myself with input. And then sometimes if I really have to think, if I have to get really complicated with, let's say, I always go to recursion, but
that loop is satisfying.
That was very satisfying. That combo there is awesome.
2 for the show.
Ferret Fawcett, thank you. I love. I mean, it was 90s techno, and then the first time I think I heard it was either Nero or Skrillex. I'm like, this is everything I wanted out of the 90s. Ooh, we might be leaning a little left now. You got to work with that. I once coded for 13 hours straight while listening to every Beatles album in order of release. That is awesome. Also, I could never do that because I'm not a huge fan of the Beatles. I could do Pink Floyd, though. But like you said, we have very, very different musical tastes. See? This is why we can't be friends. I get it. I mean, it's the Beatles. How can anybody possibly be like, yeah, I'm not really a big fan? I have a hard time appreciating, let's say, somebody or their music for the sake of what it did if I don't actually enjoy it. Like, if it like in your heart of hearts, if I don't listen to the song and enjoy listening to it, I can't feign interest or happiness in listening to it, knowing how epic and how formative it was for the music itself. Yeah. No. I dig Jurassic 5. And let's see. What was it? I think you played NF for us recently, and I have been on I've been going down an NF. What was it? What's the phrase? You go down a rabbit hole of NF. Wait, are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Now, Dan, what kind of music do you listen to? For pinball.
Oh, for pinball. I mean, the answer is the same regardless. I kind of just put my entire liked songs on Spotify on shuffle.
You put it on shuffle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes it can be electronica, sometimes it can be metal, sometimes it can be just alt rock, sometimes it can be arena rock, sometimes it can be classical.
Classical. You just like listening to music. It sounds like there's no particular genre or style that you prefer.
Except for country. I don't like country.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm in the exact same boat. I like almost all music except country.
And I will say, folk and country are two different genres. I need to specify that. Oh, why is basically, like, it depends on my mood. I really should make playlists for it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet, so I just kind of put stuff on shuffle.
See, now on the flip side of that, I have 34 different playlists, and I am constantly modifying them. Hi, Ski-Doo, welcome. Modern country is a pass for me, but I do love some OG 90s country.
Okay, but like there's a difference between 90s country and current day bro country. Bro country is like truck, beer truck, girl, truck. And that's just no. At least in my opinion.
Okay. I didn't know that there was a particular type of bro country. There we go.
Exactly. Bro country's a pass.
Okay. Up and around. We got that.
Oh. Nice.
I'll take that, though.
I like how the ramps on this flow a lot.
All right, now we want right ramp. I'm going to try the right ramp again. Got it.
It's kind of funny when you're focusing on the pinball machine, the Cookie Monster eyes are just looking directly at the camera.
Nice. And does it focus on the eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like it. I should wear it even lower. one of these kind of things.
Oh, now it looks like it's glaring up at you.
Manu doesn't hate country, but I do really like some old school country. Okay. I like all kinds of music, country and Western. I get that quote. I have seen Blues Brothers.
Okay, but there is a difference between country and Western. There is no better soundtrack for going across the Western United States than, hold on, I have it.
Oh.
Then Gunfighter Ballads and Trail Songs by Marty Robbins from 1958.
Let me double check this.
That was a singer, a country singer? Western, sorry, okay.
No, I guess you could call it country. Pinjamin77 says, George is just trolling us with the faulty HDMI interface on the capture card at this point.
No, this capture card is not being used on here. This is everything for just confirmation here. The fact that the colors are wrong is because I have a bad cable, and at this point, it's become a thing, and I'm just not replacing it. The card is perfect. Duplex's card works absolutely perfectly. It's my what was laziness, and now it's just become part of the stream. We have weird colors for our LCDs on the stream.
We'll call it the...
Cool. Welcome.
We'll call it Looney Tunes, but slightly more psychedelic.
Well, there goes ball 2. I don't even know what I'm working on right now. I feel like I'm just shooting for the sake of shooting.
That's what I was kind of doing.
But I don't need to do, like, I should know better.
Duplex says, I like it. I thought it was some sort of alternate Stranger Things mode.
Yeah.
So, George, do you know about the Stranger Things UV playfield?
Yes. What about it?
So, Lions has, they set up Stranger Things in the old TNA closet. And they put it so that every time you get into the Upside Down, or as the Australians call it, a normal day. Every time you get into there, it turns on a UV light package on the playfield. So, like, instead of the playfield going all dark, it turns on the UV light package, and you see all of the, like, UV playfield art. And it's actually super cool.
That's very cool.
TNA closet sounds like a euphemism. Hey, you can take it however you want, man. So, George, is this the just the add-a-ball multi-ball?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was doing that thing where I was just hitting shots again.
Okay, hold on. It's the anvil multi-ball. You have the ability to add a ball if you do the TNT shot.
Or just drain.
I was trying not to include that option to promote you from not
We
doing
have a
it.
problem.
What was that? Uh-oh. The game screen is sized improperly. I don't know what happened there or why it's changing. Well, I'll fix that when it's my turn.
Yes.
TNA clock. I get it now.
Yeah.
Like total. Yep. Last shot is that okay?
Also, I didn't mean to say and. I meant to say N. There, but I don't know.
See, now I don't know what music this is that we're listening to now. This is Spotify trying to be cute. There it is. All right, we need this left orbit. Nope. Sort of. Are you... Whatever. Area 51, let's do it. While we're in another mode? Yeah. Okay.
I make a sound. I make music like this. It sounds something like that. I go straight for the beat.
Grr.
I make music like
Okay.
Barrett Fawcett said, I'm going to go listen to show tunes and cleanse my ears.
Show tunes what?
Oh, Barrett Fawcett after the last song was like, I'm going to go listen to show tunes and cleanse my ears.
Ah.
I make this shot in the name of Mars.
I love Marvin the Martian.
Marvin the Martian?
Got it? Oh no!
Seeing Daffy with a blue bill is just weird.
He looks great here.
I make a sound bad. I make music like
All right. Dan, I think you're up.
go straight.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, the HDMI output, it's just not showing the score on the bottom.
Okay. I will resize it. Now-
That's all, folks.
Yeah, it is too big. All right, we're gonna lose sound for a second while I go play with this.
No.
Something like something like something like something like it sounds something like
There is a swelling storm, and I'm caught up in the middle of it all.
And we're back. And we have it fixed. That's right.
Nice.
Takes control of the person that I thought I was, the boy I used to
Nope, Obi-Wan, we are not replacing this cable. This cable makes everything epic. Look at that. Look at those cool colors.
Just a yellow shot.
God, that lock is so cool.
That's where it always broke on me.
Yeah, that lock. There's another lock on games that where the ball will just disappear.
Wait, what do you mean disappear?
Like literally, it locks the ball and then the game doesn't know what to do anymore.
That seems like a massive oversight.
Yeah. Obi-Wan with the Force, extreme dislike. I get that.
Oh,
I
come
get
on,
it.
I got that.
Where do you think you're going?
All right, A. Ogden channeled their inner Don't Panic flip and finally beat Visitor Center on Jurassic Park. Congratulations, A. Ogden. So you got into victory, was it victory shots, victory mode? which is awesome.
Oh my
Honestly,
God.
it's one of the coolest mini wizard modes. Duplex once lost a ball in a game and never found it. Ended up putting another one in. Kids found it 6 months later in the coin return chute.
How does that even happen?
That's a good question. Yeah, the victory targets. There you go. It's all of the shots you don't normally try and hit.
There we go. Meep. Oh. I never hit that TNT Add-a-Ball on purpose. It just kind of happens.
Right?
What's up?
There is moments right now where we're losing the 60 FPS.
Oh.
And I'm not sure why. Yeah, that was crap. I hate it when that happens. Eligos, good evening. Taking you can have the ball back, literally. That would be a funny troll to set up for one of my machines to dispense balls out the coin return on getting an extra ball.
No.
MPT3K just found a missing ball in Totan hiding between a rubber up in the Harem Pop Bumper area. It was there for like 4 months. Wow. And Ghost Flipper, I'm green. Da-ba-dee-da. Yep.
That's blue.
Yes, that's...
Just like Cookie Monster, today's sponsor.
Today's stream is brought to you by the letter K. And it's special. Now, moving on. I don't know why we went the route of drugs there. It just like, the first letter I could think of was K, and I immediately started thinking about Special K, which isn't, I don't even know why. It's not a thing. Even better, get a table like Safecracker that doesn't actually have extra balls, so when someone gets one, they're so confused.
Just make it so that instead of the extra like special token that comes out in Safecracker, it's just an extra ball. It's just a pinball that comes out.
All right. Thank you, game. I just wanted a little bit, just a little. I do love this song. Actually, everything we're listening to is a song that I really, really like currently right now, because these are I don't know if anyone else spends this much amount of time on their playlist, but all new songs that I like, I actually hit like on Spotify. And then they spend time in my like list on Spotify until I figure out what playlist they're meant to go to. So this is my current likes that have yet to be sorted. So think of it as first years at Hogwarts as they're making their way to Hogwarts proper, but they have not yet gone through the sorting hat.
Oh, so the weird rites of initiation for a school you already got accepted to?
Yes, exactly. Yes, well put. No, I have not gotten the opportunity to try Jaws the Revenge.
Oh, you gotta try Jaws the Revenge. It's a fun little mode.
I'm excited. It looks great. I love retro style graphics.
It's also got retro style music.
Just retro. The nostalgia is running hot and heavy in
Also,
Jaws.
Duplex, Project Extra Ball. We gotta see it when it happens. And make sure not to tell your doctor.
What do we need? I love this mode.
$171K on Jaws the Revenge is really good. I haven't gotten that far yet. I think the most I've gotten is 100K. Oh yeah, is this the collector's edition of Looney Tunes?
This is the BSD, whatever, I forget what that stands for.
The Bloodsucker edition or whatever?
Bloodsucker edition, exactly. I tried not to nudge it. It is the 17K is my high score. Oh, 171K is my high score. Gonna try and beat it this Thursday. Did I move the game a considerable amount? Nah,
You moved the game a tiny bit. It's not really.
Pinjamin, Jaws Revenge is epic fun. You're saying, Dan, that Jaws Revenge is epic fun. I feel like I need to get over to Pinball Jones. Now,
Oh yeah, Paul will definitely put a credit on there for you and just let you play Jaws Revenge.
I would love to. That said, so I have to be a professional schmoozer, not this week, but next week. And I may have talked my work into renting out Pinball Jones on Thursday next week for 3 hours.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, well, if I have to entertain work people, I should do it the one way I feel like I know how to entertain people doing it. That's not at all how that conversation went. I actually would prefer not to combine work and pinball, but other people brought it up. And at that point, I'm not going to say no.
Fair enough.
Really struggling there. You know what? Let's go there.
I couldn't find that shot last game. So I'm noticing with the layout on this game, the ramps are like really nice, but I think the orbits are just like a little tight.
The orbits can be super tough.
Which usually I find it to be the opposite.
Homebrew Max, find a buck and convince. Enter your initials. I missed it. Oop.
Isn't that lovely?
Cool. There's TNT Addaball. Darn it.
Oh, that was nice.
All right, right orbit. Got it. Ah. Missed it. Got it. Anvil Frenzy at, oh, no. Cool, we're good, we're good.
That was nice.
That always feels amazing right there. All right, we need, oh geez, Flipper. We need this right orbit. God, that is such a hard shot sometimes. I'll take that one. Try that right orbit again, please. Thank you. All right. Cool. And start episode. That's a much tougher shot than you would think.
Which one?
The middle shot, the crate.
Oh, yeah.
Fat Cobra, every time you come in, you say, hey now.
You're
And
an
I
all-star.
feel every time, Fat Cobra, like I said something offensive, and you're like, hey now. So I gotta check it and be like, oh, did I just say something? I think I said that shot is a lot harder than you normally would think. All right. Nah, more like Seinfeld. All right, gotta hit the spinner. Spinner there. God, that feels good.
Meat. Meat, meat.
Hit the whamps.
Hit the whamps. I think you're doing a good job hitting the loops.
And left whamp.
Just look at your fingernails. I bet monsters lose such evil
All right, here we go. Awesome. Feels so good when it happens. Cool. Super jackpot on the impossible shot.
It's so late on that flipper.
It is. It's the tip of the tippity tip. Here. Ah. Going right orbit. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Boom. I should have had the 2x running on that. That would have been fantastic. Encore.
Just pretend you're playing broadside on Black Rose for that center shot.
Broadside on that. Yeah.
Have a good one, Duplex. Great to see you in the stream.
Yes. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for making that kick-ass product available. You guys, if you also want to direct capture from a Stern pinball machine, and you don't want to have to deal with the parts you can order from China, which you have to misalign and are a big pain in the butt and super unreliable, Duplex has created their own version of that board. They're available at an amazing price. Check out hovpinball.com. No, I didn't want to start the multi-ball. I wanted to get into a mode first. Oh, cool. We're in, not that, we're in a different mode. We're in the Marvin the Martian mode. Give me that back. Thank you. Yeah. Did Duplex say something like they have to go, to go do the school run, have fun everyone, and put more of your pieces of equipment up on the website to purchase?
Oh, it's New Orleans.
Sorry, what's New Orleans?
Oh, this mode.
Oh, yeah, it plays just like New Orleans on
That's-
Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Darn it, wrong one. Cool.
The need for speed.
Hey, you got it again.
Really trying to hit that right ramp.
There you go.
Left ramp. Cool, I'll take it. Awesome. Ah, that sucked. That was ball 2. All right. Shoot the crate. Cool.
Meep.
So this is our 4th mode or 5th mode? I think 4th mode.
Shots, Don.
All right, yellow shots. There's one. That sucks. I need to get the ball over to the left so I can hit the yellow shot on the right. Just gonna do that. Totally got there. Oh, wow. We spotted a shot at the last second there. And that's gonna be it, but that was 330. That wasn't a bad game. I'll take it. That is you, sir.
Okay.
Now, Dan, you've put 3 games now
Yes.
on one that hasn't failed horribly. What's your upgraded thoughts or updated thoughts, I should say, on Looney Tunes?
Well, personally, I think I like the ramps, which is something I don't say about a lot of games. But the loops are a little tight. Still getting used to the rules as well.
Sure. 3 games.
Overall, it's definitely improved opinion, though.
Okay.
Maybe not after that one.
Dr. Curly Tech saying gives Flintstone vibes from looking at it. Cole saying, wait a second, homebrewed mechanicals? So Cole, it was board specific. And I don't know that Duplex actually did the board design. I'm kind of assuming that Duplex did the board design. But I don't, I'm assuming that's electrical engineering instead of mechanical. But I don't want to make assumptions.
That would be electrical engineering. But no saying that a mechanical engineer couldn't do it.
Right. Is that one of those, like, all electrical engineers are mechanical engineers, but not all mechanical engineers are electrical engineers?
Oh, I'm not going to make those generalizations.
That was 2 very quick balls, sir.
Yes, it was. But I got skill shots in all 3 of them.
Okay. You got the skill shot. Level 3.
Nah, I'm just joking. It was on 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Unless the boards have levers instead of microprocessors.
Increase the road runner's speed. Hit the ramps to light the speed. Hurry up is lit at the crate.
Drat. Well, I guess having an electrical engineer could help figure out how to properly connect up such important components in such a way that the flipper coils can disconnect and reconnect. Okay. Probably. Oh, you gotta go again. That was way too quick, Dan.
Yeah.
Break the fifth right, I tell ya. I got it in a free game.
Why did I do that?
You know, what's funny is I'm watching this, I really like the level 1 view. Like, massive camera, the play field is over there as big as it's gonna get. Smaller LCD. I mean, if there's not too much going on the LCD, this is kind of perfect. Phantom, welcome to the stream. Is this gonna be another really quick game?
Oh, maybe.
Cool. Wait, oh my god, I have a theme locked in for this idea. Okay. And it's not steampunk. The table could be called Artificery. Exclamation mark included. Oh man, this table is just beating you up right now. Look at that face. Look at that frustration. You can see it behind your glasses.
Nah, it's fine. I'm very hit and miss when it comes to pinball right now. I haven't been very consistent.
But, I mean, are you still killing it on Twilight Zone?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, of course. Ain't she tweet? A. Ogden got to play Twilight Zone for the first time a couple weeks ago. It's a fantastic game. I really like it. You see it often in competitions. It's one of those kind of must-haves for, I feel like, larger locations, even smaller locations. It's iconic, right?
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Now, Dan, is there a particular reason you've found focus on Twilight Zone and feel like you play it so well?
Oh, I don't... Hold on.
I have found that on some machines, I like them just because I can blow it up. Like, I happen to play it well, so now I like the machine.
Twilight Zone was the first machine that I actually figured out the rules for.
Okay.
Like, without looking anything up.
Ooh, almost pulled that back. So the central gimmick, and this is on Artificery, is the overheat mechanic that works like Safecracker's kill timer. You have to manage 2 meters, heat and water. Heat requires you to hit a target to literally raise your flipper coils to cool. Water is a non-mechanical shot, maybe a spinner loop that refills the meter. I like it. You have to work to keep to be able to keep flipping.
Shame. You know,
Nicely. Actually, I need a drink. You want to go third game?
I'll go third game.
Game 3. Game 3.
No, but I really like Twilight Zone because of the fact that the rule set isn't too much, but for that era, it's like awesome. And I really like that DMD era from Bally Williams.
It is a fantastic era. Artwork, like gameplay, what went into those games, the mechanics on the games themselves. Twilight Zone, Indiana Jones, Attack from Mars.
Addams Family.
What was it?
Addams Family.
Addams Family.
Terminator 2.
Ooh, Terminator 2. A Steve Ritchie classic, right?
I don't know, actually.
Test. I'm showing sound, Benjamin. Can anyone else confirm sound is good? Hey, Ogden. Oh, well, I mean, if you heard the T2. Okay, cool. Awesome, thank you. Cool, thank you as well. Heat increases faster the lower your water. If you hit overheat mode, you have 30 seconds to refill the water meter. I like it. Now, as a sub mode, if that was going the entire time, I'd probably get frustrated. Like, occasionally you just want to play pinball. I think that's why historically when Stern does something like that, like it's a mode you can opt into.
I could see that as like something like a mini wizard.
Yeah, right? Okay. Oh, it could easily have an option for battery power to disable the main mechanic. There you go. I like it. I love this song. I don't even know what it is, and I'm like, God, this is a really good song. Oh, that's why. It's Wooly and Cyclops. Or, I mean, while we're just spitballing here. That could be a component that you add to your, I don't know if it's a suit or what it is that you're assembling, but one of the upgrades could be a battery option, right? Like in my mind, I'm for whatever reason, when you say steampunk, I'm for some really weird reason imagining Fallout. So I was imagining one of those like nuclear reactor batteries.
Super Jackpot is lit on that weird shot.
Oh yeah, that is a tough shot to hit. Although you're gonna get it as an opportunity once it pops out of here.
Spot a shot.
Or just spot a shot and get it.
How about not?
Or just get it naturally, en natural. That was great. Well played. Your
Why is
third
it still
game was
lit?
the right one.
I don't think it counted it. Yeah, I don't think it counted it.
Did you try the spot shot already?
I just did it, yeah.
Okay, it did not collect your super jackpot.
Either that or it's being weird and letting it for no reason.
Whenever I hear steampunk, I always think of the cinematic classic Wild Wild West.
The cinematic classic of Wild. You mean the one starring Will Smith?
Yep. Now, didn't Will Smith pass up on the opportunity to play Neo in The Matrix for that?
Yes, that is correct.
Good decision, dude. Good decision.
Hey, we wouldn't have gotten the iconic Keanu Reeves otherwise.
Yeah, no, you're right. Iconic Keanu Reeves. There's a joke somewhere in there, and I'm not saying it. I just want everyone to know that I'm not making the easy joke right now. Obi-Wan, yes. Yes, everyone, we all know. Yeah. And he slapped Chris Rock. I was gonna make a joke.
Yeah, no, it's too easy.
But I didn't. I specifically didn't. We're just ignoring it like it didn't happen. Yes, you could definitely start by building a battery-powered augment to use the Safe Crackers disable candy thing. I like it.
Oh, come on.
Nope. I'm Ghost Flipper. I'm not biting. He ruined the Smith name. He is dead to me.
Who?
Okay.
Will Smith?
Yeah. That was my news saying Will Smith ruined the Smith name. He is dead. To me. I do really like this mode. I like the cartoon. Hi.
The light blue shot.
Oh, we have a visitor.
Oh my gosh, I got it.
I imagine you could build a mechanical arm, which would allow you to manually redirect rails. Okay, yeah, thinking like a la
Shadow.
Shadow, yeah, exactly. They're just arms instead of like pivot points. You know, something that I don't feel like was ever done well or enough was a fighting game pinball machine. There's a few of those, like Black Belt, I think, is one where you actually have the body parts that you're hitting. Oh, nice, Laz. But you couldn't get two. Oh, that's a lot of shaker. That's a whole lot of shaker motor.
Oh, Spidey's running out. 5, 4, 3, 2.
You got one.
Back to the blink, everybody.
You know, I do like the encore mechanic. Had to figure it out and kind of make it work in Elvira House of Horrors, and I like that they brought it into this. Aw. So Jay-Z swung by just to say goodnight, and my lips now taste like coconut.
Nice.
Yeah. Meat.
Oh, come on. I thought I hit that.
Nice.
I'm ready for this one. Yep. That's why I was ready for that one.
You were so ready, so prepared. Wow, nice save, nice save. Okay, so what I'm thinking, steam engine is your starting invention, which is the central mechanic. Then you could choose to invent different attachments, which are individual modes to unlock, each activating different effects on the action button. Okay, I like it. Feels like a nice little mixture from what's the name of that? Mandalorian.
Oh, I don't like Mando.
Nobody likes Mando, and Mando needs a little bit of love too, because I think the premium version.
It deserves the flamethrower. like the mechanic it has.
Here's where Mando is at right now. Zach Meny has a Mando that he can't get rid of. It's used for sale. It's a premium. It has a scratch on the head. That is the only issue. It's got 300 plays, a scratch on the head. Hey, Cascade. And he has dropped it slowly from like 8,300 down to $5,900. It is now cheaper to buy the premium than it is to buy a slightly used Pro of
I got a
Mandalorian.
match.
Huh?
I got a match.
Nice. Thank you. Dr. Curly Tech likes it. I'm not a huge fan of the Pro, but that's only because I have the premium, and the premium adds so much more.
I have only played the premium once, and it did add some things.
It adds a lot. The magnet, the fact that you have some control over the magnet, just like Twilight Zone, you have some control over the magnet.
Yes.
Okay, A. Ogden saying it's grown on them. Perfect. I don't like the premium upper playfield and the dead area behind it. I get that. But it is better than on the Pro. I should probably hit the start button.
Welcome to the Acme Factory. Let's get started. Oh, you missed.
You missed. I feel like the game doesn't know me very well. Okay. Cascade prefers the Pro. Now, why do you prefer the Pro? Is it because of the upper playfield? Got it. First episode. Rabbits
Of Seville.
of Seville. So something that bothers me about the modes right now is we're in a light show when I just need to see what to do.
Yeah, I noticed that when I did that as well.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be hitting right now. Now, there we go, the white shots. Yeah, I don't have a playlist for this song, which is why it's been on here for so long.
I like the pro more, Cascade Pinball said, and he said, because I am 6 foot tall and can see it.
Okay.
As somebody who's 6'2", I mean, I get it. But I'm just not a fan of the game in general.
Ooh.
Like, I understand what they were going for, but I think the rule set is way too complicated for the audience the game that this theme is for.
Is it really that complicated?
Yes.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be hitting right now. Spot a shot. Hey, 2 total. Excellent.
But da-da-da-da, right off the cliff. Once they get the code for this game settled down, I think it'll be really good.
Right?
You know what it kind of reminds me of in terms of like it needed
Oh.
the code to settle down first. Like Bond when it first came out, I hated it,
Yeah.
but I love that game now.
Bond was a struggle when it first came out, but how long did it take for Bond to get to a good place?
Like 6, 7, 8 months.
Okay, where are we at on Looney Tunes right now?
I don't know.
Because I played Looney Tunes at TPF. I wanna, was it TPF in 2023? It was definitely Expo. I played Looney Tunes at I think I played Looney Tunes at TPF 2023, which means it's been released for almost 2 years now.
Okay,
Right?
that's been a long time then.
Can we get a time? Can anybody check what the timeline is on Looney Tunes?
I think it's 2023.
I was in the choice of cash out or keep going. Okay.
Yeah, Bond also took forever. That's based on the time that it was at Pinball Jones. I don't know about before that because we got it after it came out.
Sure.
So, yeah, it could have taken a year plus. I'm just not sure. But yeah, now the code is fantastic and I love that game.
The
Oh, also, Cascade Pinball says, I just like nudging in the upper more than the wait for the game to cycle angles. Nudging is a useful skill. The Prem playfield skill is only useful for Bonsai Run. About how the upper playfield in Mando.
Oh,
Talking
and
about nudging.
Mando.
Yeah, Mando Premium
Got it.
versus Pro.
I never really nudged in the upper playfield. You do have to nudge in the pro though.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bond went from one of the games I barely play to one of my favorite Sterns because of that code updates.
Meep meep.
George, favorite Sterns?
Favorite Sterns. Jurassic Park, Iron Maiden. I'm gonna put Mandalorian up there. I do really like Mandalorian.
Okay.
I get it. I understand that there is a good amount of hate on that game. And it's somewhat for good reason, but I do think it's an interesting layout. It's a non-standard.
I appreciate them taking a chance on the layout. I just don't like it.
All right, that'll work.
But I understand where you're going for there.
Thank you.
But yeah, do you have like a top 5 specifically?
That's interesting. So, I do enjoy. But let me think about that. Guardians of the Galaxy. It's, you know what? I love playing Guardians and I love playing Deadpool. But I don't know. I do like those
Okay,
games.
so Ghost Flipper also, going back to what we were saying earlier, he looked it up. Looney Tunes Pinball Machine by Spooky Pinball is expected to go on sale December 8th, 2023.
December 8th, 2023. Okay.
So it's been less than a year.
Okay. I'll give it I'll give it a little bit of leeway. It's been less than a year. The game does still crash a lot.
Yeah.
Jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Who is that Dance Panda?
George, I sent you a text that's interesting.
Uh-oh. I don't have my phone. I will check it, though, in a bit. Now I gotta hit that shot again. Got it. Fun fact. What was the fun fact?
I'm guessing it's what he sent you in a text.
Oh, got it. And she sent it in blue font. Thank you, Ghost Flipper.
Okay, Ogden says Godzilla, Bond, Deadpool, JP, Stranger Things, my top 5.
I do really enjoy Stranger Things. I don't, oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna get that back. I don't know I can put Stranger Things in a top.
For me, I think my top 5 would be Foo Fighters, Bond, not Jurassic Park, sorry, Godzilla.
That was unfortunate.
And those are the top 3 easy for me. And then after that, there's a little bit of a drop off, and I'd put Jurassic Park. And then probably 5th would be... I'm not a huge fan of Deadpool, to be honest with you.
I get that.
Can I put stars on there?
No. Yeah, I was about to say, is this just modern Sterns? Like, can I bring in Star Trek?
No, I mean, that counts, though. That's still modern Stern.
But it's DMD era as opposed to LCD, I guess?
No, yeah, I'd say that still counts.
Okay. Can I, nope. Can I live catch this?
No, I'm not a huge fan of the Stern DMD era. Except for Star Trek. I think Star Trek's pretty good.
Star Trek would be on my list.
I'm trying to think of the 5th one, though. Oh, Dance Panda, we were talking about our top 5 Sterns. Like modern Stern, not like Stern Electronics, but Stern Pinball.
All right, left orbit needs to happen. Can I live catch? Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yes.
You know what? I respect that. I really do.
I love Ghostbusters.
That's a game that I think I would... It's challenging. I really like that game. I've only played it like 4 times, but I really want to play it again.
Another game that gets a lot of crap.
Yeah, but I also like the theme for it more, so I'm more lenient.
The theme
to
is
it.
so awesome. What was that?
Dance Panda cheered 2 bits.
Thank you, Dance Panda.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble thinking of that 5th one. Yeah, Foo Fighters 007, Godzilla, Jurassic Park, and then I'm gonna say... Yeah, I'll put Star Trek on there.
It is such a good game.
Or Ghostbusters, one of the 2.
All right, so Star Trek, Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park, Iron Maiden, and what would the last one be? Jaws is a lot of fun, but I think it's way too long playing of a game.
I love Jaws. I should have put that on 5.
I gotta go check the website.
You're up. Yeah, I'm gonna put Jaws at 5. I'm recommending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cole, have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Catch you later. Cascade loves Jaws. I think it's Elwyn's best. Yeah, it's not that I don't like it. My problem is that, This is gonna sound so bad, but I get bored playing Jaws. Like, there is a lot in that game. It just takes it takes a while to play through it.
No, I won't stop taking the machine.
Let's see here. Games. Venom, Foo Fighters, 007, Rush. God, I loved.
Oh, I forgot about Rush.
I loved playing Rush. I had so much fun on Rush.
Forgot about Rush. That would have been 5. Yeah,
All right, going through the
I'm changing
archive.
it again. Rush is 5.
We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Trek, Batman 66, Metallica, Ghostbusters, ooh, Game of Thrones. The Walking Dead. Oh my God, Tron. Okay, updated list here. I gotta go. Tron. This is different. My favorite games or what I think are the best games?
It's your favorites.
Favorites. Okay, so we gotta go Tron, Ghostbusters, Star Trek, Jurassic Park, and Iron Maiden. There we go. There we go. That's my... Yeah, those are my favorites.
I still stick with my top 3. I think those are kind of immovable for me.
Okay. Dance Panda, Venom is definitely a no. I think it has some of the best artwork out there.
Venom?
Yeah.
I understand what they were going for with Venom.
AIQ, definitely no. I had the premium, and I eventually hated that game.
Really?
Yeah, the premium has the Marvel loop in it,
Yeah.
and that Marvel loop is a guaranteed drain 75% of the time. Like it was
yes, of course.
it was unfortunate.
Let me double check this.
Guardians is a lot of fun. Not going to be on my favorites list though.
Maiden, if ours played better, I think I would have a better opinion of it.
Maiden's a lot of fun.
Break it to you, Matt, but you
I had, in fact, Man Adams, who is loaning me Looney Tunes right now. We did a temp swap where I had his LE Iron Maiden and he had my LE Godzilla. And that was the best playing Maiden I have ever experienced. That is such an amazing game. And the LE is gorgeous. Oh, go get my phone. Sorry. Jay-Z, you sent me a picture of somebody and the fact that they're related to somebody else. I don't understand the context of this because I don't know who that is. That's the lead singer of My Chemical Romance?
From New Jersey.
Yeah, Summit, New Jersey. Gerard Way,
Yep, that is the lead singer of My Chemical Romance then.
who is evidently related to Joe Rogan.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. But what was the significance of highlighting who they're related to? Okay, famous families, got it. That feels like a whole conversation that must have taken place in your head that I'm missing out on the context of. My Chemical Rogans.
My Chemical Romance.
That's a point right there, Dr. Curly Tag. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
It's all
can't-
about who you know. You're right. It's obviously My Chemical Romance didn't get their break because of the amazing music they make. It was obviously the lead singer's connection to Joe Rogan that made it happen. Now I have no idea. Maybe that actually is the case, but in my mind, I love My Chemical Romance.
MCR. Oh, speaking of band machines, I still want that Green Day machine, like MJ was saying that other time. God, I can't hit a single thing right now.
Yeah, that right ramp is particularly difficult. But it's been that way since it's been that way kind of forever.
I'm trying to shoot a shot, not just a yellow shot.
Yeah, if I could, I would definitely put a Pin Monk set of fans on the flippers on this. Before Joe became the king of controversy, he encouraged people to eat bugs. Fear Factor, got it. I didn't realize.
What's this about Fear Factor?
Did Joe Rogan, was he somehow involved in Fear Factor? I'm assuming the narrator, whatever you call that, the host. There you go. Yeah, he was the host. Got it.
He was
Now-
the host of Fear Factor? Really?
Yeah. Now before that, I mean, Fear Factor wasn't his big thing because he was big in the the Octagon. He was big in the MMA scene, right?
Was he?
Yeah. When he had hair. Okay. Was that before? Oh man. The Newsroom? Wait, was Joe Rogan in the Newsroom? Oh, Fear Factor is before UFC. Okay. Lord Akimbo, News Radio. Dude, you gotta go again. That was too quick. You got it.
That was too quick.
That was too quick.
I scored 115 million points. That's too quick.
Your PPM was fantastic. You said Newsroom, and that reminded me of still to this day one of my favorite television shows of all time is Newsroom. I should say the first season of Newsroom. Later seasons were nowhere near as cool. I do feel like that show kind of lost focus, but
Don't
that
they all
first
after
season.
a certain amount of time?
Say it again.
So don't they all after a certain amount of time?
Sometimes, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a television show that didn't lose focus. Like Game of Thrones was amazing up through season 6.
I'd say even season 7, but season 8 just kind of derailed the whole thing.
I could get behind that. Like if season 8 brought it back together.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
go completely off the rails until season 8.
No. Jay-Z, up above, Dr. Curly Tech said Newsroom.
Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Okay, cool.
And that's not a knock on you, Dr. Curly Tech. Jay-Z was trying to say nobody said Newsroom. Yeah.
Hurry up is living the great, Doc.
I get that, but you know who?
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, is a mental disorder that affects an individual's ability to talk, often 24 hours more frequently. They may also have trouble controlling.
There we go.
Oh man, trying to run a show off of current events had to be extremely difficult. Yes. But that's difficult for sure. But that's what I can't remember what the writer the writer decided that's the kind of show they wanted to run. I can't think of his name. Yeah, Aaron Sorkin. Thank you, A. Ogden.
Wow, this is starting to get weaker and weaker.
What's that?
So these flippers are starting to get noticeably weaker.
Yep. And this is when Pinmonk talks about, like, Pinmonk has done the research into the flipper algorithms and mechanics for each manufacturer. And when he talks about the fact that Stern's last longest, like the best, the longest, they've perfected the algorithm, at least compared to the others, that's what we're talking about. Stern's can go like 30 minutes of intense play before you start to notice a difference. Yes, Aaron Sorkin, I think, kind of cut his teeth on West Wing. There was a tourney last week where ZMAC absolutely destroyed the flippers on Toy Story. Now, that's JJP's fault for saying they fixed the flippers on Toy Story, but they didn't.
No, they didn't fix them until
Hey, we just leveled up!
Elton John.
Elton John, they are definitely fixed.
Yeah, no, they're so much better.
I would argue that JJP's could use the fans and the precision flippers.
Get that? No.
Saw it. You walk the plank, sir. You walk the plank.
No, that's a bad habit of mine.
Yeah. Yeah, QDL. It's been all chat.
That's what that does. Okay.
Amiga Cammy, welcome to the stream. Manu, are you by chance still on? Because I have a technical issue that I have not been able to resolve. And I don't think they're... yep, playing Yakuza. Nice. So, do me a favor and watch the stream for a minute, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm losing 60 FPS for a little bit, and I have plenty of resources. My video card is fantastic. I still have 60% of those resources available to me. Everything is hardwired. I have no idea why suddenly my I don't have like liquid smooth playfield play. And that is something I've got to figure out because it's really bothering me. And I have tried modifying settings on the camera. I don't know. Yeah, it needs some camera pin monks. Exactly. It's like it drops from 60 to 30 or 60 to 40, but no issues whatsoever in OBS. OBS is me solidly at 60 FPS. I've got all of the settings turned up. Now, I think I've also tried it with the settings turned down, and I could do that right now to see if that somehow improves it, but I'm nowhere close to using all of the resources or anywhere more than 50%. Okay, that's the other thing that I was thinking of. Maybe it's just my monitor. That's a good one for anybody else out there. Is anybody else noticing that the playfield drops from less than like liquid 60 FPS?
Less than 60?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'll try and keep an eye on it.
Well,
yeah, that's so. I'm watching it on. We're populating this on 3 different monitors, and it definitely you see tearing on one of them. On another, it's okay, but on my primary monitor, I would expect that to be operating at 60 FPS. And it's a
2K says maybe I can't tell. Looks good to me.
Okay.
Open your stats window and see if you're losing frames.
Good call. Hold on, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I have it open. Yeah, no. I have missed a total of 244 frames out of 602,000. I'm at zero.
That's not bad.
No, yeah, that basically that's nothing. Yeah, that's a total number of lost frames. I have it open all the time. Local monitor issue sound. Okay, so if nobody else is noticing, I feel like I notice it, and I want it to be perfect. It should be liquid smooth. Like, damn it, we have all the equipment here to make it smooth. It should be liquid smooth at all times.
Folks, where everything is
It could just be your local feed. That's what it's sounding like.
Yes. There's 1, 2, 3. And now we're in an episode. Rabbit of Seville.
Welcome to my shop.
Oh.
That was unfortunate.
Obi-Wan, I've got the primary monitor it's on is a 240 hertz monitor. Yeah, I'm not dropping. That's what I'm saying. I am so overpowered. I've got 64 gigs of RAM. I've got the 4070 Ti video card. I do have the bad processor, but I've not noticed any issues except for maybe this, but I'm not.
Define bad processor.
The i9 13 something K processor evidently has some issues.
It has overheating issues. You should be fine.
But that's like nothing is picking up drop frames anywhere except you can clearly see it in every monitor.
Is it just your monitors? Do your monitors have what's it called? Hold up, I'm gonna come up with the word with this.
All right, we're gonna lock there. Maybe G-Sync, okay.
Yeah, G-Sync, V-Sync, Fast Sync, FreeSync, whatever you call it. Do they have that? Because that could be the difference.
Okay.
And with NVIDIA, it's G-Sync, I believe. I use AMD stuff, so.
Was just trying to flip the ball over from one side to the other. Usually a bad HDMI cable plugged in somewhere can make this exact problem. You don't have any bad
You're getting called out, George.
Well, right, like, how did one of the cables go bad? I probably ran over it while I was moving a pinball machine or something. Maybe I broke more than one cable.
Are they DisplayPort or are they HDMI?
HDMI.
Okay.
I never thought that the cable might be the issue.
It's very possible.
Definitely. Thank you, Mud. Couldn't resist.
Then somebody says, and then Wolfie Man just says Loony.
Wow. That's going to be a quick one. Wolfman, welcome to the stream. Dan, you're back in.
Okay.
That was quick.
You sure you don't want to go again?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, get in there.
I'm just
You're the one who hasn't played this a bunch yet.
I know. I'm just making sure.
Oh, no. It's so much more fun. Like, I genuinely enjoy the production and narration side or hosting side. And I'm finding the more I do this, the more I really like it.
The fact that it's not really consistently backhandable anymore is really annoying.
Oh, that's backhandable.
No. Like I was just breaking it.
That's a really good question. X-Men or Avatar?
The Last Airbender or Blue People?
No, the Blue People. It's the next JJP game.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Isn't there
Now-
already a Blue People game?
There is already a Blue People game, but not by JJP.
You know, based on how Elton John turned out, I'm actually somewhat interested to see how that one will turn out.
Oh, wait. Sorry, John, did you say?
I
Like
said
John
based
Wick?
on Elton John. Because you said JJP.
I'm so confused. Who's John?
Elton John.
Oh, Elton John. Got it. Okay.
Based on Elton John.
Sorry, there's a John Wick. I kept missing Elton, so all I heard was John.
No, based on Elton John, I'm interested to see how that one will work out.
Okay. Now, the art looks amazing. I have no interest in Avatar the Blue People. In fact, I'm not a fan of the movies, I think, at all.
The Blue People? You're not a fan of the Blue
No.
People?
If it was Avatar the Last Airbender, I'm in.
I'm in for ATLA as well.
But the Blue
I don't
People...
mind the Blue People.
But it looks beautiful. Like, it is such an amazing underwater art package. That kind of has me slightly excited, and it's also Mark Seiden's first game with JJP. Confession Beard, thank you so much for the follow. Now, A. Ogden is incredibly excited about X-Men. Remember, this is Uncanny X-Men.
Is this
not,
X-Men 97?
It is not. It's Uncanny X-Men, which is the universe where, like, Days of Future Past. It's the
Okay.
one where the Sentinels are basically in control of the world, and there's very few mutants left. Obi-Wan. Avatar is just Fern Gully in space. X-Men should slap. And it's Danger.
Oh, Jack, is it Jack Danger?
It is.
Then, yeah, it should slap.
I have nothing for either theme, but both look like they could be great. Well, Wolfman, that is a positive message. I don't think I've ever... I think, Wolfman, the only game you have ever been positive about was Guns N' Roses.
The only JJP...
Before it came out. George is uncanny. Sorry, what'd you say, Dan?
I'm just waiting for Pokemon if that ever happens.
I'm so disappointed that it wasn't it for Pinball. Like, I personally, Pokemon does nothing for me. Zoe would love it. But Pokemon will do so much for Pinball. Pokemon, sorry. Pokemon.
No, it's pronounced several different ways. I'm just
Sure.
giving you shit. Why is the super jackpot lit when I just hit it and it gave me nothing?
You get nothing.
You get nothing. You
I-
lose. Good day, sir.
Good day. Hey, Ogden, I
get
love time
nothing.
travel stuff. So Days of Future Past stuff is right up my alley. I just dig X-Men in general. Oh, nice. Wolfman liked Foo Fighters. I thought Foo Fighters was a good game.
I love Foo Fighters. I still love Foo Fighters.
Sorry, the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, Foo Fighters. I still love that game. Still very much a fan.
I love the story behind why Christopher Walken pronounces it that way.
Oh, yeah.
That Grohl told him the emphasis was on the fighters, not the Foo.
He's like, so, you know, Christopher Walken was coming up to us and he was like, he was going to introduce us. So he was like, you know how he talks. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The emphasis, is it on foo or fighters? And so, of course, we're like, it's the emphasis on fighters, actually. It's on fighters, actually. So then he comes up and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
And then Dave was like, I knew exactly how he was going to pronounce it. So I was like, the emphasis on fighters, actually.
Wolfman, what is AIW? But I get it. Back to the Future and... Yeah, I don't know what AIW is, though. A. Ogden, it's incapable of saying it the other way now. Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. I love that game, though. I think it's one of my favorites.
Ooh, Alice in Wonderland. Okay.
That could be a neat theme.
Oh, yeah.
I still think Pokemon is the like... it's gonna sell like crazy type game.
Hey, Octane, Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Now we've had this conversation multiple times on stream.
What band would you like to see?
Okay, I have an answer for this, but for a very joking reason.
Okay.
Only because of what the wizard mode would be.
And what is it?
No. Okay. I don't actually mean this in any way, but the Sweet Home Alabama machine would be hilarious.
So who sings
Leonard
Sweet
Skinner
Home? Okay,
would
Leonard
be
Skinner.
hilarious, just because you can have the greatest wizard mode in pinball, but the rest of the machine would be horrible.
Okay.
Because you could have the Freebird wizard mode,
Sure.
and that alone would make it worth it. But the rest of the game, I don't know what to do with that, man. It's just too controversial.
Freebird.
No, because the way I think of the Freebird wizard mode is that you can have it so that it starts off with like the beginning of the song before like they start shredding out with the guitar solo and stuff. It's just you hitting shots, like building value, and then the second half is just all the balls in play at once, hit all those shots that you built the value for, and it's just going ham with the. As I say that with like 3 times tempo, but like I think that would be awesome, but it would have to have that theme, and that's no, I'm not a fan of that.
All right, avoid green, hit the orange.
Yeah, Freebird wizard mode alone makes me think that will be something.
There's orange.
No, but if you want my actual answers,
Yes.
I mean, I love Foo Fighters. They already got a machine.
The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters, sorry, my bad. The Foo Fighters already got a machine. Rush already got a machine.
Oh.
Van Halen needs a machine.
Van Halen honestly could use a machine, but I want Queen to get a new machine.
Because the one that exists
It isn't enough.
I want a Green Day machine.
Okay, Green Day, got it. What about Muse?
I love Muse.
Judas Priest? What else? Do you think Pink Floyd would make for a good pinball machine?
I don't know. Because a lot of their albums are concept albums, but so are Rush's, so I think it could work.
Like, I wouldn't mess with metal, and I wouldn't do that early album whose name I can't remember.
Well, you don't
One
have
where
to.
they kind of sound like the Beatles.
Yeah, you don't have to, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Just stick with the good stuff, man. You got to do obviously Dark Side of the Moon, a whole bunch from The Wall. Wish You Were Here. Welcome to the Machine or the Wish You Were Here album, start to finish, that is a masterpiece in my mind. And then also, what was the one with the statues from Easter Island? Statues on it. It was from the 80s. That also had some
remember.
really good songs on it, including one where it's the scientist who speaks with a computer voice. Can't think of his name right now. It wasn't Asimov. It's the other guy, Stephen Hawking, talking about our ability to talk. The Division Bell. Thank you, Obi-Wan. You're there for me. I appreciate it.
Early 90s, not 80s, apparently.
It was Hawking, and I love that song where he not only is the song great, but in the background they have Stephen Hawking talking about it was our ability to communicate and language ultimately that was the trigger for everything. And I just really appreciate
I think a
that
Daft Punk
message.
machine would go hard too.
Sorry?
Daft Punk. But I know we already have Tron.
We got Tron.
Yeah, I know we have Tron.
Yeah. Keep talking. I love it. I love Keep Talking because the message is so awesome.
No, it's just because that just reminded me of like Daft Punk and Random Access Memories.
That's you, sir. We got 4 minutes left. You're gonna shut us down.
Yeah, no, what you were talking about just reminded me of Random Access Memories.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's why I brought that up.
Now, Wolfman would be in on a Daft Punk. I would also be in on a Daft Punk.
That's all, folks.
Yep, Queen, Daft Punk. Oh man, the Crystal Method. Now, I dig the Crystal Method. I dig a lot of 90s techno.
Can we just have a machine that's just French techno?
That hasn't happened yet, so I'm hesitant to think it will ever happen. Just like a combo, like this is the 90s kind of.
We also
band.
need a rap machine at some point.
Yes, we do. Journey had a video arcade game in the 80s, but did they ever get? No, they have not.
Journey does not have a pinball machine, but there is a rumor they might be getting one.
I heard the rumor as well. Prince says Obi-Wan. Manu saying Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang for the...
My problem is the very few Wu-Tang songs aren't loaded with intense swearing. And
No,
WA?
Wu-Tang songs are very loaded. I think Run DMC would be a safe choice.
Okay. That's your point.
Yeah, you're right. NWA wouldn't work.
Now, the LE version of Wu-Tang would definitely be the Wu-Tang Forever. Beastie Boys, I think Beastie Boys is just awesome across the board.
It's 290s though, right?
Beastie Boys would be amazing. Does anybody else ever get irritated with the Beastie Boys, listening to them a little bit too much? Like, they are great in short bursts, but their voices get kind of annoying after a while.
I can see it.
I know. I'm in a minority there because I really do like Beastie Boys, but I can't listen to all of the Beastie Boys album. At some point, I'm like, we need to switch it up a little bit.
Nah, I disagree with you there.
All right.
I like them. I'm trying to think of somebody else. I know Snoop Dogg said he would be open to it.
I don't know if I'm just not there in my appreciation of 90s rap yet, but I'm not yet a fan of Snoop Dogg.
No, I think it would be Dre over Snoop Dogg, and you'd have the whole group like Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, maybe.
Sure. I get that. Dre, I have recently got into. I'm really stuck right now on NF, actually.
On what?
NF.
Yeah.
Let's see, another one that keeps popping up is MF Doom.
MF Doom's great.
Yeah, I'm still catching up, but I'm not there on Snoop Dogg.
No, I'm just saying Snoop Dogg because he actually showed
Because
an
he
interest.
said, yeah,
he
got
said,
it.
I want a pinball machine. Like, he's the only one who's actually said, this is cool, I kind of want this. Nobody else has said anything concrete.
2 Live Crew. I like that. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to cluck with, Cheesy Buddha.
Holy crap. That was worth a lot of points, that shot.
Wow, 121 on Toon Total. Not bad. Snoop Dogg at the Olympics. Pinball would slap, especially if there was a mode for the Australian breakdancer.
Oh, yes.
I'd play 2 Live Crew just to make Georgia uncomfortable. I don't know who 2 Live Crew is. So not uncomfortable at all as of right now. I'm guessing that's 80s rap, which I have not made my way to 80s rap at all.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, Dre would be a good one. Kendrick Lamar. I don't know if you can do Kendrick Lamar.
No, I do not like Kendrick Lamar. I don't understand the fascination with Sorry, who's the guy who's gone crazy?
Drake?
Not Drake. The guy who wanted to run for president.
Oh, Kanye West.
Kanye West. There you go. I went back and listened to Kendrick Lamar because people keep saying Kendrick Lamar is a really good rapper. If he is, he has kind of a high-pitched voice.
No, Kendrick's voice takes some getting used to, but overall his content is awesome.
Okay,
He's
maybe
awesome.
that's it. Like, I got so turned off by his voice. Like, he has a very high-pitched voice.
No, his voice takes some getting used to, but his music is amazing, in my personal opinion.
Okay. Hollywood Polo, welcome.
Kanye went crazy, and I haven't listened to any of his stuff since. But I used to be a fan, unfortunately.
Manu was playing Tupac the other day and mixing Tupac, and that started a little bit of a This Is Tupac playlist on Spotify that I'm really enjoying right now.
But if you do a Tupac machine, you got to do a Biggie machine, right?
I don't know. I was forced to listen to what was Biggie's big song? I feel like in like 1993,
What,
maybe.
California Love?
No, that was Tupac. Sorry. Yeah, MVT3K. I like your buddy, George. Yeah. There was a song because we listened to MTV from 5:30 in the morning until 7.
I have serious questions about that, but continue.
I caddied from the age of 11 to 15. And we used to watch MTV in the area where caddies would go and play spades. So that's what we did. I learned to play spades. I lost almost the majority, like all of my money, caddying, playing spades every morning because I was horribly taken advantage of for a 12-year-old. But I watched. It was Prodigy's "Breathe" song, and then Biggie had a song that was also very popular at the same time as "Breathe." And I can't for the life of me remember it, but I've heard that song probably 600 or 700 times, and I can't listen to it anymore. Which is weird because I also heard "Breathe" 600 or 700 times, and it was Radiohead's what the Android song? Android people.
Radiohead would be a good machine. I stand by that.
What's the Tupac wizard mode? He comes out of hiding?
No, Tupac wizard mode is him as a hologram and like, or just coming out of hiding, him as a hologram, one of those things.
Manu killed the radio star, says Hollywood Polo.
I just hit the right orbit, man. Come on.
What about an Imagine Dragons pinball machine?
I guess Game of the Night was still the first one.
Hollywood, dinner tonight was, what was it? It was Jersey Mike's.
Hey, I said it. I knew. That's a really good What's Opera Champ score.
Nicely done, 121.
There we go.
All right. And that is it. I think this is going to be one of our last Looney Tunes streams for a bit, if at all. Oh, specifically, which sub combo? Asks Hollywood. It was the Italian at number 13 with jalapenos, bacon, mayo mustard, and then Mike's Way.
Oh man, I miss Jersey Mike's. It's too far from my house.
Oh man, it's right here. It's
no.
it's right here. It's so good. All right. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Dan, thank you so much for hanging out tonight.
Of course.
Always a good time. We threw down on Looney Tunes. I am entertaining after work meetings and dinners and stuff all
next week, so I don't think I can stream next week. So I think I'm missing out on that. There's Dory Hill this weekend. So I took off Friday and I head out to Dory Hill on Friday morning. So we're going to be back on Thursday, and we got to throw down on Stars, which also means we need to get some more people here because Stars solo isn't all that fun. And also have to test it out and make sure it's going to be ready to go. Meta Nightman asking you doing Showdown. When is Showdown? Shoot, I don't even know when that is.
I know it's this month. I don't know specifics.
Okay. It's in September at some point.
Week after Dory, apparently.
Like midweek?
I don't.
'Cause that would suck.
13th to 15th.
Okay, that's the weekend after
Yeah.
Dory. Got it. Possibly. I have Zoe, so I would be swinging by with Zoe. Like, why not at that point? All right. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out. Like I said, probably last one on Loony for a little bit. I got to hit up Man Adams and see if he wants to come pick this up. Also, this game, it may not be for sale right away. I don't actually know if it is for sale. But if you're interested in picking up a gorgeous Looney Tunes that plays better than all of the ones you've ever played on location, let me know, because I do think this will eventually be for sale. But I do think it's going to another collector's place for a little bit first, but then it will become for sale. I don't know for certain. Y'all, have a happy Tuesday. Dan, thank you again for hanging out.
Of course.
And we'll see you guys on Thursday on Stern Stars.
Fear not, for you are found. You are home, and there is no going back. No one leaves this place. But what is this place? The answer is
the Pinball Network.
surrounded by cosmic gateways.
TPN
is on the edge of the known and unknown. It is the collection point for all lost and unloved things. Like you. But here on
TPN,
you are significant. You are valuable. Here, you are loved. Where once you were nothing, now you are something. You are the property of
the Pinball Network.
Congratulations. You will meet
the Pinball Network.
Seconds. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. You are now meeting
the Pinball Network.